So please, together with me, welcome with me on stage here, Mr. Aurélien Decamps, the founder of the SULITEST.
Thank you very much. Hello, ChangeNOW. I'm truly happy and honored to be here with you to talk about the SDGs. My name is Aurélien Decamps. I'm a sustainability activist. I'm a social entrepreneur, and I'm also a professor. And I'm trying to leverage all these roles to act towards sustainability on a daily basis. Because it's all about action, right? We all want to act for a better world. We all want to be change makers. But how do we get ready for action? How do we truly act together? How do we connect our actions to amplify the movement? There are plenty of change makers in this room, but how do we get out there for the others, for everyone out there that needs to hear about sustainability and the SDGs? Can we have a common language that will connect topics and expertise, that will connect knowledge and action, that will connect business and activists, science and policy making? Well, in 2015, the United Nations set up 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, as a common plan for humanity aiming at nothing less than change our world. Our mission for 2030 is to achieve these goals. And when you look at them, to be honest, well, first, there are 17 of them, so it might be a bit complicated and not really easy to understand. And then we will always be able to argue and debate about the content of the SDGs. Are they perfect? No, they are not. We should acknowledge that there are some limitations with the SDGs. Having said that, as a sustainability activist and entrepreneur myself, I think the key question is not there. The key question is really, how do we use the SDGs? Are they a good vehicle for action? Are they a good accelerator for change? Let me tell you why I'm absolutely convinced that they are, for at least 3 reasons. The first reason is that they are truly our collective roadmap. From the beginning, they have been co-created with countries, of course, but also business, universities, education, NGOs, civil society. So those SDGs are our own collective roadmap. In this room, I have plenty of change leaders, I know. All of you, you are acting on a daily basis for sustainability, through climate actions, to restore biodiversity, to fight poverty or inequalities, to build sustainable cities, to promote education, good health, food, and many other actions. So how do we connect together? How do we gather around a common language to connect our action and amplify our movement? Whether you are a business, an NGO, a university, a policymaker, use the SDGs as a common framework to guide and pilot your actions. The second main reason, I'm sure we will share this feeling also, it's time to get serious about action. And one way of being serious is to be able to track progress. The SDGs provide a common framework and relevant data to track our progress. Are we doing fast enough? No, of course. Are we doing in the right direction? How can we be data-driven? How can we leverage data to track our progress and to demonstrate that, yes, we are acting towards sustainability? Again, if you are a business, if you are a university, if you are an NGO, a policymaker, use the SDG dashboard to track progress and to demonstrate that you are acting towards sustainability. The clock is ticking. 2030, we have so much to achieve by 2030. But it's only a milestone. We already know that SDGs are just the bullseye that we need to go towards to foster sustainability for 2050 and beyond. And the third reason why I do believe that SDGs are a good framework for action is that they convey this systemic vision of sustainability. We should never look at them individually. They are a system of interlinkages. They are all connected. For example, we know that we will never manage to achieve economic prosperity or to fight poverty if we don't take care about climate, biodiversity, or land first. We all have in mind this good example of COVID, this recent example of COVID, and we know that it was only an appetizer. COVID showed us that we will never achieve good health for everyone, fight poverty, achieve economic prosperity if we don't take care of our land forest and the way we are producing food and consuming food first. We need to work in better partnership with nature. And the SDG can provide and convey the systemic vision to allow us to build new vision, to build new ways at looking at things. The SDGs themselves, we need to appropriate them and we need to reinvent them. Look, for example, at the Stockholm Resilience Center. They turned the SDGs into a wedding cake, where nature is the very fundamental basis supporting society. And society is the fundamental basis supporting the economy, not the other way around. At SULITEST, we convey this systemic vision of sustainability. We truly believe that sustainability should be the common language for all. We are inspired by the SDGs, of course, together with other frameworks, such as the planetary boundaries, the donut from Kate Raworth that was on this very stage last year, and we came up with our systemic approach of sustainability. We do believe that anyone who will take a decision should at least know about Earth system, fundamentals of Earth system, climate, biodiversity, and planetary boundaries, about the social foundation of human welfare, and about the levels of action. What are the opportunities that we have to act for sustainability through governance, through economy, through science and technology, through individual and collective actions? At the end of the day, we want to achieve sustainability literacy for all. We want to make sure that anyone taking a decision has the basic knowledge, skills, mindset to unlock transformative action. This is what we need if we are to tackle sustainability and to achieve the SDGs. At SULITEST, we are doing our part on knowledge with task, the assessment of sustainability knowledge, to set a new standard on sustainability, making sure that anyone take informed and effective decisions. And then we connect with you. We connect with plenty of other initiatives in the landscape that will address other pieces of the same puzzle. In the end, the idea of having sustainability as a common language shouldn't be an idea anymore. It should really become the new mainstream. But better than talking about it, let's try it. What I will propose to you now is to test, in a very short way, your awareness of the SDGs. How familiar are you with the SDGs? We have an amazing panel coming up on this stage just after, so let's warm up a little bit. Let's see how familiar you are with the SDGs. Please scan this QR code with your phone, and then you will be asked to enter a quiz code that you have on the slide here. The code is ChangeNOW and the date of today, ChangeNOW2024. Once you get there, you will be asked to choose a team. So the team doesn't really matter, but just you have to know that there will be a winning team at the end. So choose wisely your team and know in which team you are. For example, we could say that on my left-hand side, we could have team 1 on the front and team 2 in the back. And on my right-hand side, we could have team 3 in the front and team 4 in the back. So choose your team, and we will have a short quiz to see how familiar you are with the SDGs. In terms of the winning team, as the organizer, I'm not in charge of the winning prize, but do know that there will be a winning team. As I can see that you're all connecting, I will ask the backstage to change screen, please, so we can launch the quiz. All right, we have 4 teams come on, we have more than 100 seats in each team. Come on and play with us. A little bit more people in each team, please. Team 4, can Team 4 recruit some of you as player to play for Team 4? Let's encourage Team 4. Let's applaud Team 4 for a minute so that we get more people involved and in charge. I will let you few minutes to get involved in different teams, and be reassured that if you get lost on the way, there are only 4 questions, so it's okay. But if you get lost, you can join the quiz while we will start. So, 4 questions. Of course, we will not deep dive in the SDGs with 4 questions. 1 minute each. We will give you 1 minute for each question. You will have your own score for yourself, your individual score for yourself. I will only display the winning team and the score of the team. Are we ready to play with the SDGs? All right, let's go with the first question then. 1 minute to answer the first question. You have that on your own phone and on your own screen. I think this one is easy. A question about the process of creating the SDGs. How the SDGs have been created. "30 seconds to answer." I can see that all the team are answering. Team 1 and Team 3 are moving faster. 50 seconds left for the last player. And we're almost there. All right, then it's done. Let's see what the correct answer was. The correct answer was C. Yes, the good news about the SDGs is that it's truly our common roadmap. They have been co-constructed with NGOs, civil society, business, education, country, policy making, and so on and so forth. Let's see which team leads on the first question. All right, congratulations, Team 3, you take the lead on the first one. Now we can move to the second question, and entering specific SDGs. This one is a bit trickier, I think. Question about SDG 8, and especially target 8.7 to eradicate forced labor. We talk about figures here, so probably a bit more challenging. We are looking for an order of magnitude, of course, not the specific figure. All right. We have almost the 4 teams. 15 seconds left for the last players. And I think we are almost there. Let's see what the correct answer was. All right, the correct answer was C. So it's actually less than you thought for some of you, or for a majority of you. It's not so much of a good news yet, because as you can probably see in the quick comment, it's more than 3 people out of every 1,000 of people worldwide who still under forced labor and modern slavery, more than 80% by private sector, and more than 20% for sexual exploitation. Let's see which team takes the lead on this one. It's Team 1 on a close score that leads on this question. Congrats, Team 1, and let's move to the third question. 2 questions left. All right, next question about SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, and especially target 12.4 on the management of chemicals. Question about the Montreal Protocol and the CFC gases. This one is a bit harder. It's slower to answer. All right, here comes the answer. 10 seconds for the last players. Come on. Do not forget to validate your answer. And here we are. Can we have the answer, please? So yeah, the correct answer was C. It's actually a good news. It's actually part of the good news that we have on sustainability that shows that when we act, and when we act in a coordinated way, it works. It actually works, and the ozone layer is currently recovering. It should be the case by 2015. Let's see who's taking the lead on this one. All right, congratulations, Team 4. And the last question of the quiz. Let's go for the last question. Question about SDG 2, about food and hunger, and especially a question about food waste. Let's go for 1 minute and the last question. Last chance to be the winning team of the quiz on the SDGs. Be careful, we are looking for the not accurate answer. So we are looking for the false answer. Everything is true, only one answer is false. Ten seconds for the last answers. And here we are. So the correct answer was B. Yes, the correct answer was B. We are producing enough food to feed everyone. If we cut the food waste between production and consumption by half, we feed the entire planet. So it's really up to us to feed the planet and to address this specific SDG. And now I will ask you for a round of drums because we will display the winning team. So can we have a round of drums, please? Come on, ChangeNOW. We are waiting for the winning teams, and very close, Team 3. Congrats on Team 3. Big applause from Team 3, who is really knowledgeable about the SDGs. Congratulations, you're all ready to listen to this amazing panel that we will have right now. Keep that good energy. We need it to change the world, and let's change now. Thank you very much.